Hi. um, so my name is Todd Kreisman. I'm otherwise known as the Irreverend. I'm an ordained minister, and I put together personalized, humorous, irreverent, raunchy wedding ceremonies for couples who have little regard for their families or other people's opinions. What I thought I might do is something a little, because this irreverent. I wanted to learn a little bit about religion, because I'm an agnostic myself, and I really have needed to read very little of the Bible to realize what I think of it. So, what I thought I might do now that I'm trying to make this, a business is really delve a little bit more into the Bible and just kind of go chapter by chapter, verse by verse, and translate it for the layman. Um, these are going to be all improvised, obviously. I'm chewing gum. I actually thought about getting rid of the gum, but then I thought, you know what? I'm chewing gum. That's a real thing. That is really happening. So let's just go with it and chew the gum. So that's what I'm doing. If later on I get tired of the gum, if it gets stale, I might get up and spit it out. I might be not even here for like 20 seconds. But you're going to have to deal with it. Because this is live television, sort of, and anything can happen. Anything. You thought something was going to happen. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the King James version, because I've heard that's a good version, and we're going to start with Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. A very good place to start. I'm reading this online, and I know not everything online is correct and factual, but hopefully this is the actual King James version. I thought about trying to do like a King LeBron James version, which could have had some comedy potential, I think, but I'm just going to go with this. So anyway, I'm going to kind of read the line, and then we'll, together, just me, we'll sort of figure out what that means. Because I know a lot of people, you read the Bible and you're like, what the fuck? I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're talking about. So let's figure it out. Genesis, the beginning. Okay, chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Okay, we've all heard that one. Pretty self-explanatory. There was nothing. God came along, started his stuff. Heaven, earth, boom, bang. Okay. And the earth was without form, okay, and void. So there was just nothing. It was just a mass of nothing. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. So there was nothing, but the nothing was deep. Okay? It went down a long way before you got to more nothing. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. So there was water also. There was no form, but there was water. All right. But the water was very dark and very deep. So like picture the abyss, if you've seen that. That was like what we were working with at this point. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. Boom, water's lit up. It's like one of those water shows at Disneyland now. It's like just light and water and darkness. Less darkness now that there's light, but still some darkness. And God saw the light, okay, double checking his work, that it was good. All right, we're good. And God this is so stupid. And God divided the light from the darkness. So, like, this is like, civil rights movement stuff. He's like, light's over here, dark's over here. And God called I should have read this first. This is some racy stuff. And God called the light day. So he's starting to name stuff now. This is going to become a theme, I feel like. He called the light day, and the darkness he called night. I'm done with this gum. Hold on. Okay, that garbage can wasn't even where I thought it was, so that took longer. I'm sorry. Okay, where were we? He called the light day. The darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. So the evening and the morning were light, because light equals day. That doesn't make sense. This is why we're doing this, to figure this out together as a team. There might be more context clues later on. We could probably come back to that. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the water. I think that's like earth, right? Firmament? Like firm, earth, firm, like, I don't know. In the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. So, okay, so, because there's like multiple oceans. Okay, so we started out with one big water. Now we're like, water over here, water over here. Now you're starting to see maybe there'll be some land, right? And God made the firmament. Okay, that's the land, the bodies of land. And divided the waters which were under the firmament, because you know how there's some water under some of the continents, from the waters which were above the firmament, lakes and ponds, and it was so. Okay, we're on verse 8 now, so we're moving along. And God called the firmament heaven. I was totally wrong about firmament being earth, so forget what I just said. The firmament is heaven. That's way up here. And the evening and the morning, and the evening and the morning were the second day. I thought the evening and the morning were the first day. All right. More evening, more morning. And God, I didn't say I was going to sound smart doing this. And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place. I have a feeling that's earth. And let the dry land appear. Okay, the dry land. This is what I was talking about earlier. And it was so. Okay, so now you got the dry land, the water, heaven's up here somewhere. And God called the dry land earth, just like I said. And the gathering together of the waters called he seas. That's a weird way of phrasing that, but I think what they're saying is he called the water the sea. And God saw that it was good. So everything he's doing is good so far. It's all kosher. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, it's probably pot, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind. This is the pot. See, they start using these words and phrases, and after his kind, what is that? I think it's just double talk. Whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was, so like seeds, okay, so like if there's a plant and it has seeds, the seeds fall off, it grows onto the plant. So that it self-maintains, he doesn't have to be like the watchdog all the time. My phone's ringing. Can't be that important. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and it's just like repeating itself, but it's driving the point home. You know, you get. And the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind, and God saw that it was good. More good, okay. And the evening and the morning were the third day. So this is just their way of saying, they keep repeating it, changing the day, but it's showing a time progression. And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, okay, lights in heaven, to divide the day from the night. So there's also day and night in heaven. It's not always day there, like they paint it in the movies. You do have to go to sleep in heaven. And let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. So he's creating time. He's a total big shot. Creating time. And let them be for lights. Let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. Somebody could have done from, an English class or two before writing this, but who am I to judge? And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. I think they're saying there's light that's going to come from heaven, and it'll light up the earth. And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, that's going to be the sun, and the lesser light to rule the night, moon. He made the stars also. Space is now created. So he started with Earth, keep in mind, most important planet first, and then the rest of all the universes and galaxies and things.